Good morning, Rabbi Perets.
Good morning, Angelique.
So I have a question. Sometimes we feel very inspired and connected with Hashem and happy and feeling good. How can we sustain that inspiration?
Okay, thank you for your question, Angelique. So in this week's Torah portion in Beshalach, as Hashem is opening the Red Sea to bring the Jews out of Egypt, we see that when they are at the end of walking through the dry land, in the midst of the sea, we saw that Moshe sing, Oz Yeshua Moshe, Oz Yeshua Moshe, and he actually, with the powerful voice, Moshe sang to set the Jews free, to celebrate, to encapsulate that moment of disclosure, of divine disclosure, where our sages say that even the most simple people saw the revelations that Jeremiah would not see, the greatest prophets would not see the future. And Miriam inspired the women to sing. So we see that this is the Jewish way to encapsulate a moment of divine disclosure, a moment of inspiration, a moment of joy, is to make a song out of it. And to encapsulate that moment of inspiration, to enact this moment, you sing it after 5 days or 10 days or 10 months. You sing this nigun, and it will awaken that feeling of inspiration that you had in this moment of divine disclosure. That is how we generally do it. Okay? There are other ways of doing it, which are, for example, of writing it down. If you have a moment of inspiration, have a journal, you have a place where you write your thoughts, write it down. Okay? And communicate it, tell the story to the people that you love, to your family and friends. So you can integrate this moment of inspiration and further the level of your soul. You have to upgrade the level of your soul to be able to be a vessel for higher and higher levels of divine disclosure and perceiving the miracles throughout your life. So you achieve a permanent state of joy. That's what Mashiach is all about. Mashiach is otiot, is the letters of Simcha. Okay? And therefore, a state of redemption is to how you sustain that joy, the joy of the proximity with the source of life, which is Hashem. When we are able to be joyful on a autonomous way, when we're able to sustain that state of joy from within our own capacity, that's what redemption is all about. We are not expecting some people to do a surprise birthday party or that bought us some gift, which is always nice. I'm not saying not, but if your joy depends on something exterior, on something superficial, so a person will not be able to sustain that joy. That's why the physical world or the material world cannot really provide for joy, cannot be the container of joy. A car is not the container of joy, is the people that travel within it. The phone, anything material cannot be a container of the joy. And you see everybody's with their iPhones and they think that and they are sitting in the same living room and everybody with their iPhones, they're missing the point, which the iPhones is to allow them to be together. Okay? So the joy has to be generated from within. When we're able to encapsulate this moment, okay, which is the proximity. Sometimes we want to be close to others, but not really, right? We want to find that very secret of redemption, which is to be there but not being engaged by the situation. So that is the secret of hovering over the face of the waters, which is to touch without touching. Being there, but conserving your own personality, your own singularity. You don't want to be absorbed within that which is happening, but that's what joy is all about, is to be one with everything that is happening. So you encapsulate first and foremost with a song, and then eventually further levels will come about B'ezrat Hashem as stories, as sharing with family and friends. And by doing it, we will be able to sustain the joy until the ultimate joy, the revelation of the ultimate light of Hashem, to show that we are all one. And we will celebrate in a celebration that will last for 1,000 years in Jerusalem, in the temple. And B'ezrat Hashem, that will be only the beginning of a new chapter for humanity.
Thank you for your answer. And Shavua Tov.
בשמחה. שבוע טוב ומבורך.